Okay, so this plague of non-locals is actually a personal opinion piece, often found in papers, you know, when people write in about particular issues that are affecting them. In this case, the purpose is clearly to inform and argue. To inform and argue. Why to inform? Because she gives you stats. She tells you how many at summer, you know, she tells you about the situation, about buses, transport, about noise level. So it's definitely to inform, but it's doing more than informing. It's actually arguing, okay? And her arguing and reflecting on the inconvenience that the backpackers pose when they come every summertime. So it's an informative piece, but it's also an argumentative piece, which Eva, you actually said that argumentative language is clear, right? There's an actual quote here. Look at the actual quote. It says, "My objection is to their indifference. My objection is to their indifference." That's an excellent quote for purpose, because she hates the fact that they don't care about the environment that they're living in, but she does. This is her coogee, this is her home environment, doesn't like the disregard. So it's argumentative and informative. Now, there are heaps of techniques in this particular text. There is the simile, which was obviously pointed out earlier, packed into rooms like sardines. There's the hyperbole. Look at this hyperbole. "Woe to bus commuters who the backpackers browbeat from their path." What's a hyperbole? It's an exaggeration. You can't actually see the backpackers browbeating people, but she uses hyperbole to really get her point across, to exaggerate. There are other techniques like diction. The word shatter is a clear use of her position and her anger, right? So the choice of diction that shows her anger. There are also uses of contrast. The very first part is all about summer. I smell the salt breeze and barbecues, observe the leisurely atmosphere. This is very much contrasted to that packed into rented rooms like sardines, right? And the whole idea of being browbeaten and bussed, and we're assailed by the stink of sweaty bodies and damp bathers when they squeeze up close, right? The sense of frustration. Look at the assonance here. That's assonance. We are assailed by the stink of sweaty bodies and damp bathers when they squeeze up close. That sense of that sound you can get, sweatiness and stickiness, that it's accentuating. The capitalisation of the word summertime, another technique. Bold, starts the idea off with summertime, conjures up images of beautiful, you know, refreshing times, and then goes on to quickly, you know, bring that down. Through the use of evaluative language, look down here, excellent use of imagery, similes and metaphors to help visualise the situation. You could say that through the excellent use of those visual techniques, we get a clear understanding of her anger, her frustration, and the point that she's trying to make about the backpackers. Okay? And also the use of the word plague, okay, because we know that the word plague is associated to the historic period, or, you know, things such as large overtaking, a large effect. So that, you know, her use of that particular diction.